Do you like BTS? Do you like K-pop? Koreans are in. Would you like to know how to make a Korean dumpling dish? Ohio. I don't know why I said Ohio, that's Japanese, and we're making a Korean dish today. We're gonna make mandus today, jumbo size. We got jumbo wrappers from the Korean market. So.
And jumbo means big, right?
I hope so. Mandu is special to me because I remember as a little kid, my mom would have this like huge bowl of mixture and then wrappers, and then as a family we'd sit down and try and wrap, you know, a couple hundred dumplings and stuff. We're not gonna do that today. So other than the wrappers, you're gonna need your choice of minced meat. Some people do ground pork or ground beef or a combination of it. I like to do a combination. Today we're just gonna use ground beef, but you can do like a 2-to-1 ratio. Some people prefer the like 4-to-2 ratio. Other people like the 8-to-4 ratio. What's very rare is to do like a 16-to-8 ratio. You need about 2 cups worth of chives. We have some Asian chives. Maybe about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. You can use fresh mushrooms, but today we're using some dried shiitake, half a package of tofu, 1 egg, maybe some sesame seeds for garnish, about a tablespoon worth of sesame seed oil. You can either use fish sauce or soy sauce for some umami. We have fish sauce today, so smell that fish sauce. How pungent it is.
Smells good.
Not bad for fish sauce, right? A teaspoon of that, teaspoon of gochugaru, which is, gochugaru is red pepper flakes.
Gochugaru.
Gochugaru.
Garu.
I think so. Yeah, I'm not that Korean. I forgot how to say hello until some white person told me.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Let's get a shot of that. Why don't we bow and go 안녕하세요? 안녕하세요. How racist is this?
No.
Gochugaru. It's basically just dried red pepper flakes. So if you don't have like an Asian market, then just use whatever red pepper flakes you have for a little hit, a little spice. We have about a teaspoon of sugar. You're gonna need salt, pepper. For my tastes, at least, this is what I like. And what I love about cooking is that you can totally mess around with the recipe. So we got our dried shiitake mushrooms rehydrating. We cleaned out the chives. We squoze the tofu. Okay, so let's prep the garlic. Just cut the bottom of the root, tap it a little bit with your knife, and the skins. We're gonna use 4 garlic today because I just dropped one. All we're doing is trying to get a little more like a pureed mince sort of consistency from the garlic. We're trying to release all the essential oils. That's good enough for us. We're gonna take the garlic, add it to a little mixing bowl, and then next, why don't we get the chives?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll clean the floor, sorry. Fucking up your kitchen. All right, next we wanna cut our chives. Do you like chives?
Is it like green onion?
Yeah. So you want about like 2 cups worth of dried chives, so that flavor is really gonna like permeate through. I should have like a shit bowl. That's what I usually have. Here.
Yeah. He just called my bowl a shit bowl.
You just want to say, fuck you.
All right, so we want to add these to the garlic. All right, so we're gonna pour a little of the sesame seed oil over this. You want to do that, actually?
Yeah.
And I like to do that because I like to make big batches, and so I like to freeze them. And these fresh ingredients, I feel like the oil coating the chives kind of help protect the moisture from leaking out, because you don't want a soggy mandu. Add the sugar, fish sauce, gochugaru, and then one egg in there. And then can you just go ahead and mix that up and make sure everything's coated? We have the dried shiitake mushrooms sitting here in a bowl rehydrating for about 30 minutes. I know it sounds weird, rehydrate them, but then I also squoze all the excess water out. The key, what I'm trying to do right here is get as little moisture, as little water content as possible in here. We're gonna make like little small dices with these. These are also special mushrooms right here. I got these from Joe Rogan. So do you wanna eat a cap and see what happens? You guys wanna time travel? Where would you go? Past or present?
Definitely past. I'm excited about past. I don't care about future. You can visit cool creatures like dinosaurs.
Can you add the diced mushrooms and the tofu, which once again we squoze out.
Oh, yes.
We are gonna add our minced meat to that. You don't, what do you, use your hands, get in there. That's part of it. That's part of the recipes. You get involved.
Oh,
No, don't put gloves on. We also want to add maybe about a teaspoon of salt in there. We have a lot of salt coming from the fish sauce already. A little bit of that, and then maybe about half a teaspoon worth of ground pepper.
Always wear gloves. Or you can choose not to.
I used to like getting really in there as a kid and squeezing it. Look at that. Look at how freeing this is, not having gloves as a barrier. Smell it, smell it. Would you like to
Smell.
try some? We need to see if there's enough salt. No?
No way for
No.
me to try raw meat.
I do recommend making sure that you taste the seasoning, because once you wrap it, you can't adjust the seasoning. Turn on a pan and take a little chunk and cook it to see if there's enough salt and pepper in there. But we don't need to do that today, because you're just gonna trust me, right?
Really?
Always want to clean your bench. Okay, stop mixing.
What? What's wrong?
You don't want to over-mix your mixture.
Didn't
Sorry, did I
know.
scare you?
That's what my dryer does every time our laundry is done.
All right,
I just compared you to our dryer.
that's okay. I get compared to worse things. Do you know how to rap?
I can rap like,
Oh no.
how's the sound of a migrant? Da, da, dun, dun, dun.
Wrong rap.
Okay.
All day. I'm gonna show you a couple different ways to do this. Can you get like a small bowl though of water?
Oh yeah, I know that.
Okay, you show me one first. What did your friends teach you?
Okay, so you will grab one of these here. Yep. And maybe 1 tablespoon. Fold it from an edge. I will start like folding, like I am folding my laundry.
Are you trying to make like a little wonton purse? Nice. All right, we'll put that there and then throw it away. I'm just kidding. We want maybe about like maybe 1.5 tablespoons. Yes, you're right. We're going to use water and water the edges over here. Okay. This one I like, this style of wrapping I like to use for the pan-fried version. And then I'll show you one I like for soups. And then you kind of want to start by folding it in half, right? Start on one corner and pinch.
Oh.
And then with these 2 fingers over here, your thumb and your first, push it like that. So you're only folding one side of it,
Oh.
okay? You want to make these pleats just like that.
That's so hard. How do you do it? Okay, I'm not a fast learner.
No, you're doing good. And you want to pleat one side because the pleats won't hold. So do you notice there are no folds on this side right here?
Oh.
The folds only on that side.
Oh, you did so beautiful.
So, and you want to make sure that there's no way for water to get in, so you really want to make sure that everything's pinched and squozen. And there it is. That's, to like real Koreans out there, this is what they would call an ugly baby. But
Okay.
that's the children I'm capable of producing. So once again, you want to water the edges, right? Start with one corner, pinch it, right?
I pinch it.
Right? And with these 2 fingers, that's where you make your pleats. And you just fold the one half that's closest to you. As I'm like taking these 2 pleats and pleating up, I'm also like pushing the stuffing
Yes.
more inside to give me space. Follow along. This is a much easier one, and when you have to make a whole bunch, this is the one to go with. Water all the way around it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna completely seal it up like this.
Oh, that sounds like something I can do better.
Yes. Okay, so now take a little more water, place it on that corner. Okay, and then make these 2 corners meet up like this.
That looks so cute.
Okay, then you have a little mandu purse. You can pan fry these too or deep fry them, but I think these look and work better in like a soup dish.
Look at my baby. My baby is fat and cute.
All right, so the last thing that I always did as a kid that I want to share is I would take one wrapper like this, right? And then fold it up like this, right? And then whoever eats this wins the grand prize. You'll forget after a few hours, maybe you put it in the freezer and then you boil it and you're like, oh, delicious dumpling, and then you bite into it and you're like, what the fuck? This is my contribution to you. You're welcome. If you're not gonna eat this right away, right? You don't wanna toss everything into a bag and stick it in a freezer. Just put everything on a tray, stick it in the freezer for like a couple of hours, and then once they're hardened, they're enough to store in a freezer bag and they'll last months for you. You can do these a few different ways to prep it, right? You can boil it in water. It's called mulmandu. You can deep fry it. You can pan fry it, which I like, and then you can steam it. So today we're gonna pan fry a few, these ones, and then we're going to boil these, just kind of like raviolis. So yes, you wanna just toss some oil into that pan, which we have at like kind of a medium high heat. All right, so once the temperature is up, you want to lower the heat a little bit, and you want to add just a little bit of water and then cover it to steam. So we'll let that sit for a few minutes. And in this pot, we have a rolling boil. This is pretty easy. All you have to do is just drop these in, and then when they come to the top, you'll know that they're done. Okay, so this is the pan-fried version. I really like it because you still get the crispiness on one side. And then the mulmandu, which I loved as a kid because it's just easy to eat. This is just a little sesame seed oil, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of water, a little bit of rice vinegar. What I like to do with this is maybe just put a little bit over the top over here as well. A little bit more of the gochugaru, the red pepper flakes, and maybe some sesame seeds, maybe some over here too, just like that. And then we're done. I guess all that there's left to do is to
Try that.
try it. Should we get Naveed in here? Naveed, do you want to eat? Are you hungry? You can also do something.
Really good.
So that's it. That's Jumbo Mandu. A couple different ways to do it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, Yaz. Thank you, Naveed, for lying and saying it's good.
It was really good. You can see from my dish basically. I ate a lot. I enjoyed a lot.
Well, there's nothing like getting together with cool people that you like over food. So I was happy to cook today. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Options for you?
Oh, do you want to have Naveed try the full one?
I told you!